I guess Hollywood really has run out of ideas. Hello, welcome to the channel. Today, surprisingly, we're going to be reviewing an Amazon Prime movie. Their history is sketchy at the best. I find they've got a lot more misses than hits. Let's see if this one was any different. This one stars Michael B. Jordan and is Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. This tells the story of John Clark, who's a Navy SEAL who goes out to seek revenge for his wife's murder. Now, this is based on a Tom Clancy character and book, which I haven't read. I haven't actually read any Tom Clancy book. I know, don't kill me, but I just wasn't really into that thing growing up. But I say that to say this is going to be purely based on the film. I don't know how true it is to the source material. As you can tell, the plot is quite flimsy. We've heard this plot a million times before, but if the acting is semi-decent and the action is shot well, I can actually get behind a film like this and get some sort of enjoyment out of it. And thankfully that was the case. The action was actually executed quite well. It was by no means any sort of John Wick by any stretch of the imagination, but it was clear, coherent. It didn't have 1,000 jump cuts within 30 seconds like some of the other action films that I reviewed recently. I could clearly see what was going on within this team, so that alone made it more enjoyable. And on top of that, the best part of this movie was Michael B. Jordan, who delivers another quality performance with conviction. He had an intensity about him from the very start of the movie, which I loved. At this point in his career, I don't expect to see a bad performance from him. He's at a point similar to like Jamie Foxx, where even if the movie's not that great, I know at least I'm going to enjoy his acting. I do want to give a mention to Jamie Foxx, who's a bit of an underappreciated actor. He only has a supporting role here, but he gives a solid performance. I think he should be getting more prominent roles. There's a certain quality about him that I really enjoy watching, and there's not a single role that I've seen of him that I didn't like. Jodie Turner-Smith as Callan Greer, on the other hand, was extremely disappointing. And I say that because I really enjoyed the performance in Queen and Slim, but here, as a lieutenant, it was just completely off. I wasn't buying her one bit as a lieutenant. She was trying too hard and felt totally out of place. Although it wasn't entirely her fault, the dialogue failed her. It was horrible in places. The film treaded over similar territory like the US and Russian relations. It's always got to be those two, and it's never any other countries. It's just so cliche at this point. It showcased the nonsense that is the US politics between the different government-led enforcement agencies, which I really just don't understand. They should all be working towards one common goal, but yeah, they always seem to be treading on each other's toes. In the movies anyway. I don't know how it is in real life. I just wish the tone of the film overall was a bit darker. Considering what happened to his wife, I thought they had a lot more scope to do a lot more things here. Having said all of that, I actually enjoyed this. Was it original? No. Was it the best action I've ever seen? No. But it was fun and enjoyable nonetheless. It felt like an old school action movie from the 90s. It had a simple premise with no real slow moments. Every scene felt like it had a purpose in bringing the story along. It also showed one of the rawest running over scenes I've ever seen. And some of the scenes towards the end did get a bit unrealistic, but it never got totally out of hand. Will I remember this film in 5 years? Probably not. But if you just want to be entertained for 2 hours on your sofa with popcorn, with your other half, then it serves its purpose. I'm going to give it 3 stars. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel.